32-27 in the battle for first place in Conference USA. Frank Fort alongside Jacob Kelley, and Jacob, as we expected, tough physical first half. The big difference, when you look back at the FAU win on December 29th at North Texas, the Mean Green were 3 for 22 from outside the arc. Today, they're 7 for 10.
Yeah, we don't see a lot of that from the Mean Green. A team does not put up a lot on the offensive side of the court, but it is very what we expected of this game. A close game. Every possession is on a needle thread. A lot of tension up in the air to decide the rest of this game.
All right, let's take a look at the rest of the scores around Conference USA on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. Just one other game underway at the half. Charlotte leading UTSA 34-22. A little bit later, UTEP and Rice go at it. UAB and Louisiana Tech. And tonight, FIU at Western Kentucky. And again, we mentioned the battle for first place. The standings here in Conference USA. Nobody else in that right-hand column better than 3-3 in league play. So these are the two teams right at the top.
Yeah, either way, whoever wins this game, they're going to stay either first or second place. But it's going to be a very exciting finish to end this ball game. Every bucket counts, every possession counts. I'm really thrilled to see how this plays out.
And again, a 14-game win streak on the line for FAU. North Texas looking for their 10th win in their last 11. Highlights and stats come your way next. Elijah on the drive, takes it in for the score.
FAU needs more of that. Getting those turnovers, taking it in transition. There's not been a lot of transition looks so far for FAU. Here in another close, hard-fought matchup. We saw this back against the FIU, that game going to overtime. FAU didn't have the lead majority of that game, but stuck with it and ended up finishing it out.
Jones fires the triple, that's off. Off the fingertips of Martin, it'll stay with North Texas. 7 fast break points for the Owls today, predictably none for North Texas.
Yeah, we see there the hustle there by Janelle to get in there, get on the floor, and just tap so kindly for Elijah, who's able to take it in transition to what he does best, a free run at the rim, and finishes it.
Off the inbounds, Usman. One-on-one with Golden. Huntsberry back to Usman on the repost. Usman trying to shoulder his way in, can't finish on the run. And dunks!
That's what he does. Don't give him a runway. Don't give him a free look at the basket. He's going to put it right on your head.
Second fast break bucket for Elijah Martin. Crowd to its feet here in Boca. Usman lobbed it down low, out of the reach of Edey. Turnover, Mean Green.
We don't see that a lot from the Mean Green. They're very efficient on the offensive side of things there, turning it over out of bounds.
So we have a timeout.
We see the replay here. The steal by Elijah. Full steam ahead right at the basket. Finishes it on the other side.
Beautiful night in South Florida here in Boca Raton. Conference USA basketball on ESPN. UAB and FAU tied up at 41 all. Frank Fort along with Jacob Kelley. Jacob, terrific first half. FAU at one point early had an early 10-point lead, but UAB, you can't keep them down for long in terms of score in the basketball.
Yeah, this 41-41 game, it's exactly how we expected, but not sure if it's exactly how we expected it. The leading scorer for FAU, Janelle Davis with his 18, already tied his season high. On the other side, the other Davis leading the way with 9. Good back-to-back possessions there by Rosado, getting the defensive rebound the previous possession, and doing a good job on Davis, who's had a lot of work down on the block.
Coming up on a minute and a half to go. Davis on the penetration. Took a little bit of a bump, spins it up off the glass and in.
He will not be denied. Gets it down in the paint, trying to find a way to break open, eventually spins to his right, getting the layup to go. We have a tied ball game here, 1:19 left to go.
And the crowd here in Boca going crazy. 82-82, John L. Davis having a career night, 30 points. Well, not that long ago, the Owls were down by 6. They battled back to tie it with 1:19 to go. Jacob, I don't know what else to say other than this game's been everything we thought it would be.
Oh, we're having a great time here. This has been an electric atmosphere. The fans have showed up. We were a little worried school's not going on. Are the student section going to show up? They're here behind us. They're loud. We hear them. This game's been everything we want it to be. Yeah, Two best teams in Conference USA. It's everything.
If you don't enjoy this, you don't enjoy college basketball. Pure and simple.
Can't ask for any more than what we've seen here tonight.
Now, just to update you,
Jordan Walker, 19 points, 6 of 16 shooting, 4 of 11 from 3 in his 33 minutes. Remember, he averages 25 a game. So the Owls have done a decent job on him, although Kelley Walker has shown us why he's the leading scorer. He's hit some tough shots with a hand in his face. He is just a dynamic ball player.
And it's clearly more than just his actual ability here on the court. It's a mentality. He hasn't had it going well. He's not shooting great. He's not been efficient like he was last time out, 6 of 16. But he has not been rattled. He's still hitting his shots here as the game goes on.
Think about this. He had 1 field goal in the first half. That was a triple, and it came with 6:46 left to go in the first half. So he went 13-plus minutes without a field goal. But in the second half, he's put up 14.
Again, that's all mental. That's all mental there. Staying in the game. He's faced a lot of defenders here. FAU switching on every single ball screen, every single dribble handoff, and he has not been stopped.
And think about this, too. This is his second season at UAB. He has 1,000 points in this, his over 1,000 points, and he's played in his 48th game tonight for UAB. Well, here we go, 82 all. Coming up on a minute to go. Walker takes a look at the shot clock. Walker cut off, and they're going to call travel. He went up and down. He wanted a foul on Davis. The officials disagreed.
It was a little bit of contact there, not enough for the call. That's what we've seen all night long. Aggressive defense here. Greenlee, Janelle, it doesn't matter. We also have Gaffney there ready to go. Keeping him under wraps has been what keeping FAU into this game.
You know, I have to say, I would have no issue had they called that foul. If they let him play in that situation. Davis spinning into the paint. He draws a foul.
He's locked in right now. You can see it in his eyes. You know what this means then. His best game here as an Owl. You see the replay here. Again, spinning right, getting it to his right, going into the paint. Didn't get that one to drop, but has the opportunity here to take the lead for FAU. He's been a non-stop show here for FAU.
Eric Gaines picked up the foul, just his second. Davis gives the Owls the lead. Well, whichever team wins this game, they will have earned it, and they will sleep well tonight.
They can get a lot more votes in that USA poll.
There's been a lot of energy expended by both teams tonight. 84-82, FAU. Walker on the drive, takes it all away, can't finish. Davis, he does.
Good effort there by the big. He's been very efficient down low there. Now 6 of 9 tonight. Had himself a good game.
84 all. About a 5-second difference on the shot and game clock. Davis isolated. Takes it in on Buffin. Puts it off the glass and in.
Very quick timeout there by Dusty May, trying to draw the defense there. Janelle Davis, 15 seconds left. It's been what he's been all game long. Getting it to go this time, going to his left off glass. 34 points for Janelle Davis, 11 of 17. He's been on fire today. Hit clutch free throws on the previous possessions. Kept FAU single-handedly into this ball game. You see him there taking Buffin one-on-one. May have been a little contact there from Davis. It doesn't matter. Gets a left-handed lane to go.
Janelle Davis, 34 points. Only one other Owl in double figures, Brian Greenlee with 12. FAU usually, Jacob, is a very balanced scoring team. But, you know, this is one of those nights where one guy's had to take over.
That's exactly right. It's just one of those nights. Not everybody's been on fire. You look at Elijah Martin, only 6 points, 2 of 5 shooting. Michael Forrest, he got those 4 points to go in quick succession earlier on the ball game. But you see here, Janelle, 34 points, 11 of 17. He's doing it from beyond the arc. He's doing it from the free throw line. He's doing it under the basket. And then Jordan Walker, he still hit his shots. 6 of 17. Hasn't had the game he's wanted to. And you can see it in his eyes. You can see the frustration. But he's staying in this ball game as well.
Now Walker, 6 of 17 from the field. You know, with great scores like that, you're not going to completely stop them. What you want to do is make them less efficient. You know, you look at the last game against UTSA, and Walker was 12 of 21. Tonight, 6 out of 17. And if you'd have told Dusty May, with 15 seconds to go, Walker would be 6 of 17, he'd take it. Now, they still have one more possession. And You know, do you play for 2 or do you try to get Walker a 3 and win it?
For me, if I'm UAB, I'm trying to get some quick points here and then play some defense. Anything can happen. I want to try to have another opportunity to put another shot up. Try to get a quick 2 here. Maybe if the three-pointer's there, take it, but I don't want this to be the last shot of the ball game.
I'll tell you what, the way these teams have gone at each other tonight, KJ Buffin just dapped up John L. Davis in a little show of respect. I mean, that's great to see. These two teams have played hard. They've been in each other's faces all game, but it's just been a heck of a basketball game. Gaines will let it roll a bit before he gets to the front court. And he throws it away. Stolen by Golden. UAB's got a foul. And finally, Walker able to foul Davis. 2 free throws coming.
Brutal turnover there by UAB. Trying to dump it down low, and nobody there. Vlad going to say, sure, I'll take it. Thank you very much. And now FAU can go up 2 scores here. We see Gaines. Screen set by Davis. Expected to see Walker continue around that. He was thrown out. He hit the floor. And ball was gift wrapped there.
John L. will shoot 2. Ooh, he got the roll.
The crowd had to will that one in a little bit.
35 for John L. Davis. Make it 36.
He's locked in. He's unfazed.
Timeout. 6.6 left to go. It's a 4-point game. Now, I will only caution you this. If you're FAU, you cannot foul.
Oh, yeah.
Either when somebody's putting up a 3-point shot or just foul, period, because it's going to be double bonus for UAB, and you don't want them to score with the clock stopped.
Now, of course, it does not mean sag off your defender. It just play some smart defense here. You're up 4, 6 seconds to go. Everybody in this stadium's on their feet. You got to stay composed here in the last possession of the game. UAB, the last possession, wanted a lot of composure. Turnover, FAU goes potentially icing the game here. Now, UAB going to have an opportunity to get another shot up.
.6 to go. Walker puts on the Jets. They'll let him take it all the way to the hoop, and he finishes. FAU's going to have to make some free throws. That took about 5 seconds off the clock. 1.4 left to go. And you know, that's actually smart. You try to stay in front of him, but a guy as quick as he has, you're willing to give up the 2 because you know they have to foul, and you're getting 2 shots, not 1 and 1 at the free throw line.
Yeah, it's smart there by both teams. Both teams know 1 shot's not going to win this ball game. UAB knows either way they're going to have to get the ball back, try to put some points up on the board. And FAU, again, you have the fastest athlete on the floor running full speed ahead. One thing you don't want, a foul. Stopping the clock, allowing more points to go up on the board. Now 1.4, you need a smart inbound pass, get it in. Ideally, you're looking to hit Janelle. 8 of 9 from the free throw line, his 34 points. But you have 4 guards here on the floor, either of which you trust at the line.
Giancarlo Rosado, the only big on the floor. So FAU's got to execute the inbounds pass. UAB will foul right away. Now Jalen Gaffney can run the baseline. And a steal. They tried to get it into Rosado, but the game ends before they can get a shot up. And FAU hangs on to win.
Incredible ball game. It's what we wanted it to be. First place, second place, 2 teams have gotten votes into the top 25. FAU's been much improved this season after last year's defeat in the quarterfinal of Conference USA. FAU now on a 12-game winning streak, 13-1 to start off the season.
Well, Dusty May has said all along, this team needs to learn how to win. And we see that process evolve over the last couple of years. And this was a quality win against the defending conference champion. Not perfect execution at the end, getting the ball in bounds. But fortunately, there was only 1.4 left, and the clock expired before UAB could get a shot up. So the Owls ride John L. Davis's career high, 36 points. They win their 12th straight game. 12-1 on the season, 3-0 in Conference USA. FAU 88, UAB 86. For Jacob Kelley, I'm Frank Fort. Thanks for watching here on ESPN+.